Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a sudden, painful cramp in your leg? The kind that makes you clutch your calf, gritting your teeth as you wait for the pain to subside? If so, you're not alone. Leg cramps are an incredibly common problem among older adults, and for many, they seem to strike out of nowhere. But here's what most people don't realize. The fruits you eat, the ones you think are helping your health, might actually be making it worse. Sounds surprising, right? We've all been told that fruit is one of the healthiest things we can eat. It's packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber. But not all fruits are created equal. Some can actually disrupt your body's delicate balance of hydration and electrolytes, the very balance you need to prevent cramps. And here's the real shocker. Those sudden, painful cramps? They might not just be an occasional annoyance. They could be your body's way of warning you about a serious nutrient imbalance. But don't worry, I've got you covered. What you'll learn today. In this video, I'll reveal the 6 worst fruits that can secretly trigger leg cramps, the science behind why these fruits cause muscle pain, healthier alternatives to keep your muscles strong and pain-free, and trust me, you'll want to stay until the end, because the last fruit on this list is the most surprising, and chances are you're eating it right now. Before we dive in, take a second to hit that like button if you want to keep your legs strong and cramp-free. And if you're new here, subscribe for more life-changing health tips. Now, let's get started. Why fruits can trigger leg cramps. The hidden danger in your diet. Most people think fruits are always good for you, but some can actually increase your risk of painful leg cramps. How? They disrupt the delicate balance of electrolytes and hydration that your muscles need to function properly. And when your muscles don't get the right support, they lock up, spasm, and leave you in agony. The science behind leg cramps. Electrolyte imbalance. Your muscles rely on potassium, magnesium, and calcium to contract and relax smoothly. Certain fruits can deplete these minerals, making cramps more likely. Blood sugar spikes and crashes. Some fruits are loaded with natural sugars that cause rapid blood sugar spikes, followed by a crash. This drop leads to dehydration, a major trigger for muscle cramps. Acidic fruits and muscle irritation. High-acid fruits can interfere with calcium absorption, which is critical for preventing cramps and muscle weakness. The shocking research. Finding a groundbreaking study from the American Journal of Nutrition found that certain fruits can increase the risk of muscle cramps by up to 30%. That means if you've been experiencing more frequent or severe leg cramps, your diet could be the hidden culprit, and it's time to fix it. Now that you know why some fruits can trigger leg cramps, let's get to the real question. Which fruits should you avoid? Stay with me because the first fruit on this list is one that almost everyone eats, thinking it's actually good for muscle health. Dangerous fruit number 1, peaches. Why it's harmful. Peaches might seem like a healthy and refreshing snack, but for seniors struggling with leg cramps, they can actually make things worse. High sugar content, blood sugar spikes, and dehydration. Peaches contain a high amount of natural sugars, which can cause rapid spikes and crashes in blood sugar. After eating a peach, your blood sugar rises quickly. Your body then releases insulin to bring it back down, sometimes too fast. This sudden drop leads to dehydration, a major trigger for leg cramps. Even though it's a natural fruit, the sugar in peaches can still disrupt your hydration and electrolyte balance. Mild diuretic effect, loss of potassium and magnesium. Peaches contain compounds that promote urination, which may sound like a good thing, but for those dealing with leg cramps, it's not. Increased urination causes essential minerals like potassium and magnesium to be flushed out. Without these minerals, your muscles can't relax properly, making cramps more frequent and painful. For seniors who already struggle with muscle tightness or nighttime cramps, this diuretic effect can make things worse. can cause bloating and digestive discomfort. Peaches are high in fermentable sugars, which can cause bloating and gas in some people, especially those with digestive sensitivities. Poor digestion can lead to nutrient loss, further reducing the minerals your muscles need. If you've ever felt bloated or uncomfortable after eating peaches, this might be the reason. Better alternative. If you love the sweetness of peaches but want to avoid muscle cramps, try these options instead. Apricots, lower in sugar but still packed with potassium and magnesium to support muscle health. Unsweetened dried peaches. The dehydration process reduces the glycemic impact, making them less likely to spike blood sugar. Papaya, a softer, easy-to-digest fruit with enzymes that help reduce inflammation and muscle stiffness. Real-life example. Helen, 71, ate peaches every morning because she thought they were a healthy choice, but she kept waking up with painful leg cramps and felt more dehydrated throughout the day. After switching to apricots, she noticed fewer cramps, better digestion, and improved hydration, all from a simple swap in her diet. Peaches aren't the only fruit that can worsen leg cramps. Up next, let's talk about another surprising culprit that many people eat daily. Without realizing the risk, dangerous fruit number 2. Apples. Why it's harmful. Apples are often seen as a go-to healthy snack, but they might not be the best choice for seniors dealing with leg cramps. Here's why. High acidity interferes with calcium absorption. Apples contain malic acid and ascorbic acid, which can hinder calcium absorption in the body. Calcium is essential for muscle contraction and relaxation, and a deficiency can increase muscle stiffness and cramping. Over time, poor calcium absorption can lead to weaker muscles, making leg cramps more frequent. Low in electrolytes, does not replenish potassium or magnesium. Unlike bananas, avocados, or leafy greens, apples have very little potassium or magnesium, 2 minerals that help prevent muscle spasms. If you sweat even slightly during the day and don't replenish electrolytes, leg cramps can become worse at night. Can cause digestive issues, and gas. Apples contain fermentable sugars like fructose and sorbitol, which can cause bloating and gas, leading to discomfort and disrupted sleep. Poor digestion affects nutrient absorption, further reducing muscle recovery. Better alternative. If you love the crunch and sweetness of apples, try these healthier swaps instead. Pears, naturally lower in acidity, making them gentler on digestion while still offering fiber and hydration. Avocados, one of the best sources of potassium and magnesium, helping muscles relax and recover faster. Cantaloupe, high in water and essential electrolytes, keeping you hydrated and cramp-free. Real-life example. George, 69, ate apples every evening as a healthy snack, but often woke up with painful leg cramps. He didn't realize that low electrolytes and high acidity were making things worse. After switching to pears and adding avocados to his diet, he noticed a huge difference: fewer cramps, better hydration, and improved muscle function. Apples aren't the only unexpected fruit that can increase your risk of leg cramps. Coming up, we'll uncover another popular fruit that dehydrates your muscles without you realizing it. Dangerous fruit number 3, pineapple. Why it's harmful. Pineapple is a refreshing tropical fruit, but for seniors struggling with leg cramps, it may be doing more harm than good. Here's why. High acidity depletes calcium levels. Pineapple contains citric acid and malic acid, which can lower calcium absorption in the body. Calcium is crucial for muscle contraction and relaxation, so a deficiency can make cramps more frequent and intense. Over time, low calcium levels can also contribute to bone weakness and joint pain. Contains bromelain. May act as a blood thinner. Bromelain is a natural enzyme found in pineapple that helps with digestion and inflammation. However, for seniors, excessive bromelain may act as a blood thinner, potentially affecting circulation and muscle recovery. Poor circulation can increase the risk of muscle fatigue and cramps. Sugar content can spike and drop blood sugar. A single cup of pineapple contains over 16 grams of sugar, which can cause a quick rise and fall in blood sugar levels. Blood sugar crashes can lead to dehydration, electrolyte imbalance, and increased cramping. Better alternative. If you enjoy the sweetness and tropical flavor of pineapple, try these cramp-friendly alternatives instead. Papaya. Still tropical, but much lower in acidity, making it easier on the stomach while providing hydration and electrolytes. Cantaloupe. High in potassium and water, helping to keep muscles hydrated and relaxed. Mango. In moderation. Naturally sweet with less acidity, offering vitamin C and fiber without stripping calcium from the body. Real-life example. Margaret, 65, loved eating pineapple as a snack, but she started noticing more frequent leg cramps, especially at night. Her doctor suggested switching to papaya, which is gentler on digestion and better for maintaining hydration. Within weeks, Margaret noticed a huge improvement, fewer cramps and more energy throughout the day. Pineapple isn't the only surprising fruit that can make leg cramps worse. Up next, we'll uncover another popular fruit that secretly depletes your body's hydration levels and what to eat instead. Dangerous fruit number 4. Plums. Plums are often praised for their fiber content and antioxidant benefits, but if you struggle with leg cramps, they could be a hidden trigger. While they can support digestion, they also have a strong diuretic effect, which may lead to electrolyte imbalances and dehydration, 2 key causes of muscle cramps. Why it's harmful. 1. Strong diuretic effect causes rapid loss of electrolytes. Plums naturally promote urination, which can flush out essential minerals like potassium, magnesium, and sodium faster than your body can replenish them. Since these electrolytes are crucial for muscle function and nerve communication, their depletion makes your muscles more prone to involuntary contractions and cramps. Older adults, in particular, are already more susceptible to dehydration, so consuming too many plums may only worsen this issue. 2. High in sorbitol can disrupt digestion and hydration. Plums contain sorbitol, a natural sugar alcohol that can act as a laxative. While this may be useful for constipation relief, too much sorbitol can lead to diarrhea, causing dehydration and rapid loss of electrolytes. Dehydration is one of the biggest contributors to leg cramps because it affects the way muscles contract and relax. If your body doesn't have enough fluid to carry nutrients to your muscles, you may experience sudden, painful cramps, especially at night. Chapter 3. Acidic nature may interfere with calcium absorption. While plums contain beneficial vitamins, their acidic nature may interfere with your body's ability to absorb calcium. Calcium is essential for muscle relaxation, so when its absorption is compromised, you may experience more frequent cramping and even joint stiffness. A lack of calcium over time can weaken bones and muscles, leading to a greater risk of fractures and chronic muscle pain. Better alternative. If you enjoy plums but want to avoid the negative effects, try these safer options. Prunes, in moderation, contain similar fiber benefits but are less likely to cause severe dehydration. Stick to a small serving to prevent excessive urination. Cherries, small amounts. Unlike plums, tart cherries have anti-inflammatory properties that may help reduce muscle soreness. Dates, naturally sweet and packed with potassium, which helps regulate muscle contractions and prevent cramping. Coconut water. If you've been consuming plums frequently, replenishing lost electrolytes with coconut water may help restore balance. David, 74, loved eating plums, believing they were great for digestion. But he began experiencing frequent nighttime leg cramps, often waking up in pain. After discussing his symptoms with a nutritionist, he learned that his daily plum intake was flushing out too many electrolytes. His doctor recommended that he switch to prunes in moderation and increase his intake of potassium-rich foods like bananas and avocados. Within just a few weeks, David noticed a significant reduction in cramps, and he felt more hydrated and energized throughout the day. Plums aren't the only fruit that could be secretly causing your leg cramps. Up next, we'll reveal another popular fruit that depletes your body's hydration levels and what you should eat instead. Stay with me. Dangerous fruit number 5, mangoes. Mangoes are delicious, refreshing, and full of vitamins. But if you experience frequent leg cramps, they might be working against you. While mangoes contain beneficial nutrients like vitamin C and fiber, their high sugar content and digestive effects can worsen dehydration, disrupt electrolyte balance, and increase muscle cramping. Why it's harmful. 1. One of the highest sugar fruits leads to blood sugar spikes, and dehydration. Mangoes are among the sweetest fruits, with one medium mango containing over 45 grams of natural sugar. That's more than a can of soda. Eating mangoes causes a rapid spike in blood sugar, triggering insulin release. As insulin lowers blood sugar levels, it can also lead to dehydration, one of the biggest risk factors for leg cramps. Dehydration disrupts the balance of potassium, magnesium, and sodium, making it harder for your muscles to contract and relax properly. This can result in painful, sudden cramps, especially at night. For seniors, whose bodies may not regulate hydration as efficiently, mangoes could contribute to increased muscle fatigue and cramping. 2. Can cause bloating. Disrupts digestion and electrolyte absorption. Mangoes contain natural compounds called polyols, which in some people can cause bloating and digestive discomfort. When your digestive system is strained, it can become less efficient at absorbing key electrolytes like potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals that are essential for preventing cramps. Bloating and poor digestion can also lead to increased water retention, which may negatively affect circulation and contribute to poor muscle oxygenation, making cramps more frequent and intense. 3. High acidity. May exacerbate muscle inflammation. Mangoes have moderate acidity, which can irritate sensitive stomachs and cause inflammation in some individuals. Inflammation makes muscles more prone to tightness, stiffness, and cramping, especially after exercise or prolonged periods of inactivity. Better alternative. If you love the tropical sweetness of mangoes but want to avoid the downsides, here are some healthier options. Papaya offers a similar tropical flavor but is lower in sugar and easier on digestion. Plus, it contains potassium and magnesium, which help relax muscles and prevent cramps. Berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. Low in sugar, high in fiber, and packed with antioxidants that reduce muscle inflammation and improve circulation. Cantaloupe. Hydrating and rich in electrolytes, making it a better choice for preventing dehydration-related cramps. Coconut water. If you've been consuming too many high-sugar fruits, drinking coconut water can help replenish lost electrolytes and keep your muscles functioning properly. Sarah, 70, loved eating mangoes daily, believing they were a healthy way to get vitamins. But she started experiencing severe leg cramps at night, often waking up in pain. Her doctor suggested cutting back on mangoes and switching to lower sugar fruits like berries and papaya. She also added more hydrating foods like cucumbers and coconut water to her routine. Within a few weeks, Sarah felt more hydrated, had fewer cramps, and even noticed an improvement in her overall energy levels. Mangoes aren't the only fruit secretly triggering leg cramps. Up next, we'll reveal one final fruit that almost everyone eats: but it could be the worst of them all. Stay with me. Dangerous fruit, Burr 6. Dried fruits. Dried fruits might seem like a healthy snack, but they can be one of the worst culprits for leg cramps. While they do contain beneficial nutrients, the way they are processed concentrates sugars, removes water, and often introduces preservatives that can negatively impact muscle health. Why it's harmful. 1. Highly concentrated sugar. Causes rapid blood sugar fluctuations. When fruit is dried, its water content is removed, making the natural sugars much more concentrated. For example, a single cup of fresh grapes contains about 23 grams of sugar, but the same amount of raisins contains over 100 grams of sugar, nearly 5 times as much. This massive sugar load causes blood sugar to spike, leading to an insulin surge. Once insulin kicks in, blood sugar drops rapidly, leading to dehydration and an electrolyte imbalance, 2 of the biggest triggers for leg cramps. For seniors who may already struggle with blood sugar regulation, eating dried fruit can increase the risk of cramping, fatigue, and energy crashes. 2. Often contain preservatives. Like sulfites, can cause muscle weakness and dehydration. Many commercially sold dried fruits contain sulfites, a type of preservative used to enhance color and shelf life. While generally safe in small amounts, sulfites can trigger muscle weakness, dehydration, and even allergic reactions in some individuals, especially seniors with sensitive systems or respiratory conditions like asthma. Sulfites can also interfere with the body's ability to absorb B vitamins, which are crucial for nerve function and muscle contractions. Without enough B vitamins, your muscles may become more prone to cramping and fatigue. 3. Lack of water. Worsens. Dehydration and electrolyte loss. Unlike fresh fruit, which contains high amounts of natural water, dried fruit has almost zero hydration. This means that instead of helping replenish fluids, dried fruit can actually pull water from your body, increasing the risk of muscle cramps, constipation, and overall dehydration. If you're already not drinking enough water, consuming dried fruit could make leg cramps even more frequent and painful. Better alternative. If you love sweet, chewy snacks but want to avoid the downsides of dried fruit, here are some healthier options. Fresh figs. Still naturally sweet, but with hydration, fiber, and minerals that support muscle function and prevent cramps. Raw nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds. Provide healthy fats, protein, and magnesium, all of which help keep muscles relaxed and prevent cramping. Frozen grapes or berries. Offer the same natural sweetness as dried fruit, but with less sugar, more hydration, and no preservatives. Greek yogurt with cinnamon. A delicious alternative that provides protein, calcium, and probiotics to support muscle recovery and overall health. John, 76, loved snacking on dried apricots and raisins, believing they were a healthy alternative to candy. But over time, he started experiencing more frequent leg cramps, especially at night. After switching to fresh figs and adding almonds to his diet, he noticed a significant improvement. His muscles felt more relaxed, his hydration improved, and his leg cramps almost completely disappeared. Dried fruit may have seemed like a healthy snack, but now you know why it's a hidden trigger for leg cramps. Now you know the 6 worst fruits that could be making your leg cramps worse. Peaches, apples, pineapple, plums, mangoes, and dried fruits. These fruits can disrupt electrolyte balance, making muscles more prone to cramping. Cause dehydration, leading to tight, painful muscles. Interfere with mineral absorption, making it harder for your body to get the nutrients it needs for muscle function. But the good news is, you don't have to give up fruit altogether. Swap them for papaya, pears, cantaloupe, cherries, fresh figs, and nuts, all of which support hydration, replenish electrolytes, and keep your muscles strong. Leg cramps aren't just an annoying inconvenience. They're your body's way of telling you that something is off. But now that you know what to avoid and what to eat instead, you have the power to stop them before they even start. Which of these fruits surprised you the most? Drop a comment below. If this helped you, hit like and subscribe for more science-backed health tips. Know someone who suffers from leg cramps? Share this video with them. They'll thank you later. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.